guys, I'm Tanya and welcome to my channel, The Donkey Business. I know that I have not been posting a lot in the past couple of days, especially when it comes to recommending world movies, because I have been watching a lot of movies these days, and I was making a list and I have a bunch of videos that I have coming up. And today on my channel I will be talking about 6 movies which I wish were on OTT like Netflix or Amazon or Hotstar. And these movies are movies that I watched very recently and I really enjoyed watching them, and I wish that they were just more easily available for everybody to watch around the world. So yeah, welcome to my channel and these are my recommendations. So the first movie that I want to talk to you guys about is called Nine Queens, which is an Argentinian film and released in 2000. It's a very interesting movie because it's like a crime drama film based on 2 con artists who are like small time con artists, and they meet very randomly while doing like a scam, and that's how they meet, and then they decide to do a bigger scam together. So the story revolves around them and how they do it and if they are able to do it. It's a very interesting thriller film. The energy of the movie is nice, and being a film from the 2000, I think it's a very well made movie. This was a movie I watched when I was learning Spanish, and I was trying to watch as many movies as possible in that language. So yeah, Nine Queens is a pretty nice crime drama film. I actually like con artist movies because there's so much thrill and energy, but this is a movie that y'all should check out and find somehow. This is definitely not available anywhere in India, but if it's available in your region, please watch it. It's called Nine Queens and I really enjoyed watching it. The second movie that I want to talk to you guys about released in 2004. It's a South Korean movie which is inspired and based from a Japanese television show. The name of the South Korean movie is called A Moment to Remember, and it's about a couple who are madly in love with each other, and one of the partners gets Alzheimer's, and obviously that partner is losing memory, and the movie revolves around how the other partner handles the entire situation and tries to win the partner back. In this case, the movie is incredibly good. The acting is amazing, and the movie is coming from South Korea, so there is not much I can complain about or not like, because I think everything about this movie was perfect. And there is a Chinese film called Us and Them which left me broken, and I have been talking about it on my channel like almost in every vlog because I love that film so much. I think A Moment to Remember is very close to how Us and Them made me feel. I felt very empty after watching this film and super sad, and I just feel that movies like this just show you that love is a very important part of everybody's life, and how love can make or break you, and the movie is a lot about that. I highly recommend it. It's called A Moment to Remember and it's South Korean, and if you want, you can also watch the Japanese television drama which is called Pure Soul. It's based on that, and yeah. The third movie that I want to talk to you guys about is a Chinese film called Better Days, which released in 2019 and is a mix of crime and romance genre. It's about bullying that happens in school and how somebody becomes a prime suspect of a murder, and how a girl who is not even a part of the situation directly ends up standing up for the person who is accused of murder. So the movie is about that. It's very difficult to explain because I don't want to give out any spoilers, but the movie honestly for me is a very 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 good film, and I think this movie should have like a screening in all schools because you would learn so much, children would learn so much, and definitely like help you understand what bullying is and what it can cause, especially in a country like America. I think this movie should be shown in every school out there because of what happens in American schools. The acting in this film is great. The cinematography is good. I love the music that they used in the movie, and the makeup is really nice. I am quite surprised that this movie was actually not nominated for the Oscars, probably in none of the categories, and I think it definitely deserved it. It's a very well made film. It's a little long, it's 2.5 hours, but I think it's incredible, and it really moved me and left me with a lot of questions after I watched it. And questions not like I was confused, but questions like, what is life and what is humanity and what the hell are we up to? So Better Days is a Chinese film that I highly recommend, so if you can find it somewhere, please do check it out. The fourth movie that I want to talk to you guys about is a Norwegian film. It is one of the very initial Norwegian movies I've watched till today. It's called Oslo, August 31st. It's about a drug addict who is in rehab and going through his medication to leave drugs, and then he comes back. He comes out of rehab to look for a job, and then he goes to Oslo for job interviews. That's where he encounters certain things and learns things about his life, meets his friends, and kind of gets into his past life. And the movie is about that. It was also nominated, or it went for the Oscars, one of the two, but it was definitely shortlisted, I guess, for the Academy, but not nominated. I'm not very sure. But it is one of the finest Norwegian movies I've ever seen. The acting is really good. Some dialogues will stay with you. This is one of those heavy films that you would watch once and then probably not want to watch again. But the movie will definitely break you into pieces, especially some dialogues. I still remember them and I have them saved in my phone, and sometimes when I'm really sad I just go through the screenshot and I feel that probably I'm not the only one who's going through shit in the world. But yeah, this movie is super heartbreaking. It's very real and the acting is great. I think I have immense respect for the actor, and I am going to definitely check out more of his work. The name of the actor is Anders Danielsen Lai. He is also an actor and a medical doctor, so I can see where his acting is coming from. Very, very natural. And yeah, I definitely recommend this film. It's called Oslo, August 31st, and this film is from Norway. The next movie that I want to talk to you guys about is called AQUARIUS. It's a Brazilian film, and of course the language that the film is in Portuguese. And this film is about a breast cancer survivor. She is pretty old and is living in a building which is going under redevelopment. She lives alone, and her only constant visitor or friend is her house help. And obviously, because the building is going under redevelopment, all the tenants have given a yes permission for it and want the building to go for redevelopment, but she says no. She doesn't want to sell her house and get another house. She is very strictly saying no because I think she has immense memories in that house and does not want to leave her home and does not take her home as a house. So it's about her struggle, it's about her family, it's about her health, and what all she goes through in this time, and how her family reacts to a decision like that, because she is being offered a lot of money that could really help her out because she's not very well to do as well. So the movie is, I wouldn't call it a family drama per se, because it's not only about her family, it's more about her internal struggle with the society and everything else. And I really liked watching this film. It also was critically acclaimed around the world and made a lot of noise at the Cannes Film Festival. It's called Aquarius, released in 2016, and it's from Brazil. And if you get a chance to watch this movie, please check it out for the amazing acting. Sonia Braga is in the film, and I have been checking out a lot of her work recently, so I think I will be talking about her in one of my vlogs very, very soon. And yeah, please check out Aquarius if you can. The next movie that I want to talk to you guys about is one of my favorites from the list because it is a very funny crime film. I have a thing for con artist movies, like I have mentioned before. I already spoke about Nine Queens. This time I'm talking about an American crime movie. I do not talk of a lot of Hindi and American movies on my channel. I don't know why, but this is one of the good American movies I've seen. It's called KAJILLIONAIRE, which released in 2020 in fact, and I didn't even know that kajillionaire was a word, honestly, but the movie is really interesting. It's about this family who's not well to do and they're con artists, and they do several scams to pay their rent and afford their life, and it's like a mother, father and daughter, okay? And once they have to pay the rent, and now you know their scams are not really working out, so they meet this random girl somewhere, and they hire her, or not hire her but kind of invite her in their scam artist in their scam world, and make her a part of their scam scene so that she can help them earn money. And she's pretty good at it, so that kind of makes the daughter insecure, and her life turns upside down because now the other girl is actually better than her. So the movie is about what she goes through with the family. When I'm talking about the film, it sounds like with a lot of energy and a lot of thrill happening in the movie, but honestly it's not like that. Probably the first half is, but the second half is equally emotional and the energy drops down. That's what I like about the film, because there is like two sides of the movie and it's very interesting. It's just a 1 hour 45-minute film, and I really enjoyed watching it. I highly recommend it, so if you can find it somewhere, please watch it. KAJILLIONAIRE should have been on OTT. I don't know why it is not, especially in India. Honestly, I don't like Indian OTT content when it comes to world cinema. I think they can do much better. So yeah, these are 6 films which I wish were on Indian OTT. I don't know if they're available around the world, so if there is somebody who is not Indian and watching my video, if you find these movies on your OTT, please check them out. But yeah, these are the 6 films that I want you guys to watch. 9 Queens, A Moment to Remember, Better Days, Oslo, August 31st, Aquarius, and KAJILLIONAIRE. I watched these movies very recently and totally love them. They've stayed with me, and yeah, watch them and let me know what you think about these movies in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I am loving how you guys are talking to me about cinema. It feels really great to have decent cinema conversations with people who are equally passionate about cinema like me. So thank you so much, and I will see you very soon.